You on where you left off?
Well, now that I got you at the edge of your seat there, we're the final segment. So, you're going to have to tune in again and get the rest of the research that we've been working on for months and months, and how all these things are intertwined with everything else, and how everything is connected to everything else. But the main important thing that I can leave you with as far as what I'm concerned is, and I know Justin and Dee are very big on meditation and the vibration of their consciousness. And so we have that power if we use it and not give it away to someone else that looks like they have it, all the information, or they're more powerful, or they have the money, or they just seem like a force that you can't reckon with because they're so big and they've been around forever. Our own consciousness, the power in our own minds and our own hearts, can change this whole situation. And what we need to do in small groups and then collectively in bigger groups is just work in our own families, in our own neighborhoods, in our own communities, whatever, however we can, and visualize this new shift in consciousness as being very peaceful transition to the new density, which we will have clean water, clean air, and no war.
No war.
No aggression, no
Yeah,
war,
that's
no
another
anger.
scheme we're bought into believe. There's no right for us or anyone else to go to other parts of the world and, brainwash our soldiers into believing these people are our enemy. They're not our enemy. They may be the evil elite's enemy or so, but, there's no reason for war, because when you harm another human being, you're really harming yourself. And that's the real lesson behind what we're trying to tell you, how we're all connected in the same way. You do to others how you would, want to treat other people, how you treat yourself. Just be good to other people, and that will come tenfold or 100 times fold right back around to you. As we all know, war is nothing but a big money game.
Well,
that's
why it's so important that you pay attention to what you put into your bodies, into your minds, like Elizabeth said, because this is how, I guess, they kind of move you, like on the chess piece, and you're the player, but they're moving you. So by you taking the Ritalin, or by you, going to your dentist and taking the fluoride washes, and you drinking the water without asking any questions, you not asking those questions is how they're able to make all these moves, how they're able to use you like a little game piece, and how they're able to conduct these wars and just keep on building it. Meanwhile, you're sitting on the side working your full-time job, your family can't get by, you're still asking yourself all the wrong questions. So that's what we're trying to share with you, the right knowledge, so you can start asking the right questions, so you can start making the change to that.
right, because change starts with yourself, and it starts from within yourself. So you need to change yourself within. Something I recommend to people, especially when I do my business consulting and stuff like that, is to reflect upon yourself. Sit in silence. You don't have to sit in a special posture, but just sit or lay down, your back preferably straight, and just zone in, just silence. Turn off your TV and just pay attention to nothingness. I mean, tune into your mind, let your thoughts come in and out, and you're going to connect to a higher, how would I call it, a higher vibration of self. And this is something you should be practicing on a daily, routine. It's so important to just sit and be, and free of distractions, of course, not at your job where your boss is yelling at you, but on your own free time. Shut off the TV and meditate. It could do wonders in your life. I know it's totally flipped my life all around, just from, the little knowledge, from little gold nuggets we pick up from our own research along the way,
Just remember, when you come to that point of war or peace kind of attitude, or someone attacking that division, just say whether you want to choose peace or love. War or peace. And it's always going to be the choice that brings you most happiness is going to bring peace, because that brings love. The war part, they'll keep dividing it and making reasons for why we should be angry and confused, and feel like there's something out there, some enemy out there that's attacking us.
Right.
When it's really the enemy is within our own system, and it's within all the other government systems. And until that third dimensional animal consciousness, thrashing and bashing consciousness attitude changes, if we see it for what it is and withdraw within our own self, will come up and rise above it collectively. Like I said, it's going to take a critical mass shift in the consciousness, which we're all heading for, I think, in the near future.
Yeah. It's going to be quite entertaining to see these, but it is exciting to be around during these times, to experience this whole shift of this new age that's about to take place and is in the process of evolving literally in front of us right now or behind closed doors. What I'm looking forward to personally, UFOs or aliens, we hear a lot about that. It's a big government, United States, it's hidden, even though 50% of the people on the polls on the TV show they've had an experience where they've seen a UFO, at least on the lease, that, the media dumbs it down to make it seem ridiculous. Meanwhile, go to Mexico or Costa Rica, where we just came from, or go to Brazil, that's public knowledge. I mean, the public know that there are UFOs and there's secret things going on. So that has to spark a lot of questions, and, it pisses me off that they keep all this stuff from us, but that's why we have this show for. We're here to give you the knowledge of, some of the secret things going on that they do not want you to know. We're here to show that to you, because we feel it's important for people to know. Make that public information. If you haven't yet seen the Disclosure Project, it's on esotericcosmos.com. Be sure to check it out. They have like 1,000 of the top government officials of people coming together that have witnessed firsthand experiences with UFOs and aliens, and they're here to testify live and, in front of Congress. They're willing to do that because we want the truth, to be heard about our own people and where we really come from. And again, that's a whole nother talk for a whole nother radio show and another day, but this is, what we're going to be getting into, and it's going to be quite fun, so you want to stay tuned. Is there anything else you'd like to add to the show?
Just check on Esoteric Cosmos. I believe you have connections to all the leading people that are talking about all these topics that we just brought up, from Jordan Maxwell all the way to
David Wilcock, Project Camelot.
Project Camelot. And by the way, just a little plug for Project Camelot. Come to the conference in September. Justin will have it up on the site sooner or later. I think mid-September they have a conference in Los Angeles, and we hope to see you there. Maybe we'll meet you in person.
Yes, for sure. Do you want to close this out with anything?
That was great.
Okay. Well, we're going to leave it at that. We really appreciate you tuning in to esotericcosmos.com, the live radio show. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be sending an email. We're going to have a day and time and have this show every week. This is the first show. Hope you enjoyed. There's so much great, really enlightening information for you to find out. So you know what to do. Go to the website and share this website with everyone you know, because we did this hard work for you. We put the information together. It's your job to get it out there so we can, change humanity for the better, because you never know what we have the power to do within us right now. So I'm going to leave it at that.
And send us your thoughts and comments on the email.
Yes, we want to know what you think, of
what
course.
you have to add to this, because we'd like to connect with you.
Any questions that you want to know, like about the fluoride, after you've done your own research, of course, if there's anything that you feel that you can come and ask us about, this is what this radio show is about. I would love to read your questions and answer it, all of your questions, all of your concerns, to discuss, ways that we can become an enlightened consciousness together.
For sure. And that's a cool thing about Blog TV or Ustream or wherever we're broadcasting from, because you get on the live show, because that's where you ask your questions. There's a live chat feature. We'll answer questions. We'll do a Q&A at the end of, all the calls, because that's what we're here for. And if we can't answer your question, we'll do our best to guide you to where you could get those questions answered.
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll leave it at that. Take care. We appreciate you tuning in, and stay tuned. There's more to come.
Good night.